So,
Yes.
all right, growing up, so I grew up in America, right? And you always hear about Jamaicans working. Jamaicans have 89 jobs and Jamaicans do this and that. All right, now the narrative changed though, because any LD amongst now, all they talk about is people burning herb and drinking boom and crushing out weed in their hand. Now, what you're saying is that it's not necessarily that it's a laziness there, but it's you call it what, a counterproductive work ethic. They don't see any benefit in the work.
Yeah.
All right, just
Yeah.
elaborate
No,
on that idea for the people.
you see, that is one of the legacies of slavery now, You were forced to work for other people. So work became seen as belonging to Bakra. We have a proverb that says, Bakra work never done.
Never done. Yeah.
That means
Sure.
the work for massa never done. In other words, when it makes sense, you kill up yourself because you can't done Bakra work. It will always be there. Now, one of the things that some people don't know is that during enslavement, we were allowed to have land to work. They were called provision grounds, where we were able to grow food. This was one way of cutting down on the food bill for the plantation. And one good thing the plantation owners did was that they allowed us to control that production. So some of them even bought food from enslaved Africans. You know, you had the productive and whatever you had beyond what you could consume, they would sell. In fact, Jamaica was selling food all the way down the Eastern Caribbean. So this is where our small farming tradition has come from, right out of slavery. And one of the problems with emancipation is that we were not given any serious set of land in order to produce for ourselves. Sligoville was one of the earliest, if not the earliest, free villages, if I remember properly. And even Sligoville is hillside cultivation people had to do. We never get no whole heap of big plantation, flat land. So we had to make do with what we could, what we had access to. Now, one of the issues is that after emancipation, people were just sitting down there watching the plantation owners go down, because they never had any labor. And there is a sense in which sometimes we forget now that we are no longer working for Bakra, that we are working for ourselves. So we have that Bakra mentality where, work is something that is not going to benefit us. So sometimes people are working for themselves and forget. Miss Louise Bennett has some lovely poems where market vendors and higglers are abusing their potential customers, cussing them off because the people not buying from them. And it's like they forget that they're working for themselves and they need to treat the customers properly. So this is one of the things. I have a whole set of proverbs like I said, before me plant potato and it bear like mosquito foot, me will sit down and watch. In other words, if my labor is not going to be productive, it don't make no sense. Dogs say him now walk because he must get a living. That is the most negative of them all that I found. The idea is that you will get by, so you don't have to kill up yourself. And in a sense, in Jamaica, where we have so many fruit trees and breadfruit tree and what kind of tree, and you can go to people's yard and thief them things, People have this sense that they will get by. But there's a large number of Jamaicans who work hard. So that philosophy that, we don't want to work is not true. People want to work, but they have to see what they're getting out of it. And it's natural. And there are people who still, they're not making anything much, but it's like therapy. They will go and do the little work. I see people by the roadside selling 2 orange and Rizla paper and 2 little things in them stand. I said to myself, how much them could make off that? But it's therapeutic every day. You go there, you set up a little stall. And it's a way to make yourself feel that you're doing something productive. And the little money, one man cocoa full basket. So you're able to survive. Now you have to use them with the scammers and the scamming and, them decide them have to get big money. And that is how the whole scamming started up, because people could see the benefits they could get from ripping off foreigners. And you know, our Nigerian brethren, them is a master of this thing, of the scamming. You know, you get these emails about sending them your bank account number because them have how much bottom. You know, I have no sympathy for the people that will get catch because what they're looking for is like an easy money. And anything that come too easy can be good. So it's very complicated, I think, this whole business of the work ethic, the history of slavery, why we feel that work don't benefit us, and even now in freedom, sometimes we carry over the same negative attitude. And at the same time, while that philosophy is operative, you have people who are also working every single day, building up in them little partner. You know, the partner system that we have developed is a wonderful thing. You're throwing a little money every week, and at the end of a period, you get a big set of money that you can do something productive with. So I think we really work hard. So, and especially as you know, in migration, Caribbean people work hard as immigrants because they can see at the end of the 3 jobs and can buy a little house. They can see America gives them opportunities that they didn't have in Jamaica. So they will kill up themselves because they can see what they're getting out of it.
Thank you for watching I Never Knew TV. Please subscribe, comment, like, and